Good morning. Today I want to discuss a controversial subject, as I always do, and that is, how come you never hear of white terrorists? They're always black terrorists, never white ones. What is it about black men that when we become Muslims, we want to terror attack Westminster, we want to terror attack, the 7-7, we want to terror attack, Nigeria and France? Why is it about we black men that when we become Muslims, we're full of anger? I've never come across a white male or female who's become a Muslim and have the need to lead a life of terrorism. This is something that is unique to black men. Is there something about Islam that seems to culturally cultivate and bring out the worst in black men? Because when black men were Christians, we did not go around threatening and terrorizing people's lives. We didn't do that. Admittedly, although I'm a Christian, as you all know, admittedly, Christianity did, in a way, pacify or made black men complacent in a way. But then we moved from one extreme to another. We moved from complacent Christianity, love, forgiveness, and peace, and we moved towards Islam, which is unforgiving. Convert the infidel wherever you find them, gouge out their eyeballs, kill them. And we black men, we seem to have moved from one extreme to another. Why is that? I've never seen a white terrorist. I've never seen a white female terrorist. Well, never black females either. It's a black male thing. The Arab no longer needs to do terrorism. The Pakistani no longer needs to do terrorism. The black man will do it for him. We black men, yet again, have become Arab Muslim. They might as well ride us like donkeys. Ride us like beasts, dumb beasts that we are. We always seem to take on people's dirty work. What is it about us? Already, the LGBT were way higher than us Negroes. The LGBT, as for Angela Merkel and Theresa May, these are white women who run the world. They're not looking out for your black ass. Come on, let us lift up the Negro, to our, status, because they're downtrodden. No, they're out for themselves. The white women have made it, and the LGBT, they now made it. But the dumb Negro, what are we doing? We're trying terrorism. Rather than do business, rather than compete in science, in education and reading, we've become a goddamn 7th century terrorist. What the hell's wrong with us black men? What the hell's wrong with us? We turned to religion. We saw Islam. We thought, wow, this is our excuse now. All that anger in us, all that rage, we can go out there now, we can kill people. Islam has become the rifle for you. The mental rifle has become the bullet, of which all that anger and rage gives you an excuse to go out there and do damage. And I will tell you why, black men. I will tell you why you find Islam suitable for your cultural needs. It's because you don't know who your father is. You're angry. You're illiterate, you're uneducated, and Islam has come along and says, look, I will give you an identity. I will give you a place you can call home. And you taking on Islam, and it's become your distorted family, the father you never had. Islam has become the mother that you've always wanted. Islam has become your abuser. Look, if you ever heard of your dirty families, your uncles or whatever, who abuse you and groom you with presents to have their wicked way, Islam has been grooming the black man, giving him presents, telling him, don't worry, you're special. Grooming him. And when the black man's been groomed by this pedophile Islam, then they say, look, now we'll give you all these presents. Now I want favors. I want favors in return. Now it's payback time, like a pimp and a prostitute. He buys her gifts. And he says to her, payback time. And she's saying, what do you mean? I thought you loved me. I thought I was special. No, you bitch. You're a bitch. On my money. On my money. So what happens is prostitute, she has to go cream her legs and high heels and go on the street and do business. Making it money. Do business. All that love wasn't free love at all. It wasn't free. Right? It was a trap. And this prostitute thought the pimp loved her. But no, I want my money. I want my money. Give my money, bitch. So she's on the streets now, realizing love ain't free. The black man has been pimped out. He's been groomed. The Islam has been groomed. The Muslim Arab have been grooming the black man like a pedophile grooms a child. And then payback time, I want favors. Become an act now too. Become a King Kong. Become a black beast. Go out and start bombing people for the glory of Allah. You think that we give you free love? You're a black bastard. You think we give you free love? No, you're gonna pay for it. And this black man, he got confused. When people give you dirty love, not clean love, dirty love, it distorts your perception. And these black men think they owe it to Islam. Oh, I had no father, I had no mother. Islam came and cleaned me up. But Islam was grooming you. They were grooming your cultural needs. They were grooming your cultural needs. They saw you empty and they came along and put their demon inside of you. So you don't know where you're coming or going. You don't know where you're coming or going. And that's why now many black males, black youths are terrorists. They've been groomed. This is what happens. Everyone knows people who fall to cults are always those who from broken families, people who have no identity, proper identity, family identity. They're the ones who fall for all these cults. Like same as Wacko, David Koresh, Jonestown. People who are from strong families are not going to fall for Wacko cults, because at the end of the day, my brothers and my sisters, right? If they were gonna fall for some cult, I'm too well read. There's no way, that they'd fall for it, right? So people who are informed and have family, etc. You look out for your family. You look out for them. These black men, nobody looked out for them. Nobody. So when they're by themselves and you come up, and Islam comes along and pretend, ye that are laden, I'll give you rest. They come with their snakish tongue. And what happened? The black man being vulnerable, the black youth being vulnerable, needing a place to call home. He needs a place to call home. The black youth, he needs someone to love him. And Islam comes and take him for a ride. They abuse him, left him naked and bare, take off his clothes and strip him bare, revealing his bare butt. And once they molest him, then Islam says, look, go to some terror bombing. You think it's free love? You think it's free love we're going to give you? And that's the best imagery I can come up with. There's no white male become no white male become a terrorist. No white male. There's very few and in between. It's purely black men, black men, black men. Look in Paris, black men. Always black men. My God, we're the lowest in society, and now we become terrorists. Don't you see that's going to set us up for serious attack? The Westminster attack, which happened in London, in my area. Oh my God, I live in a white area. Oh my God, I have to look off my shoulders. They think I'm a Muslim because I'm black. I have to look off my shoulders. These white men want to kill me. These white men push their trolleys into me. I'm thinking, oh my God, I better get out of here, do my shopping and come back home safely. Yes, black Muslims, what the hell are we doing? We're committing yet again another genocide by our ignorance. Another thing I've noticed, right, and that is these Muslims, Pakistani Muslims, despite the Bin Laden, you know, and Al Qaeda, we're leaving their fingerprints behind. Oh, terrorizing the West. Have you noticed how white people still supported their business? Excuse me. Have you noticed how no white person boycotted the Muslims' businesses? Have you noticed that? I thought to myself, whenever I see some terror attack, and I look at the Muslim business next day, they still packed out with white customers. So much for horror, horror. They're still packed up with white customers. What the hell's going on? It makes you wonder what is real and what isn't real. Because I know full well the relationship between black and white is so bad that we're ready to boycott white businesses. White people are ready to boycott black businesses. But when it comes to Muslims, nobody boycott their business. Sometimes thinking is too painful, because there's nothing true in life. There's nothing honest. We're brutal human beings. We have no honesty in us. We will defend a lie and protect a lie just to get at our enemies. We will defend a lie. When I sidetrack slightly, you know, but it's interesting that of late it's only black men, and now the Moroccans are coming to Paris, America, and Britain, etc., and Germany. Black men, Moroccan, black African men, and they're the ones, and British black men, but they're the ones who are doing most of the terrorism. The Arab Muslim don't have to do it anymore. He doesn't need to. He watched this big black King Kong, these big dick gorillas going out there and planting bombs, degrading his race. The white Muslim don't need to do it. What is it about white Muslims and black Muslims? What are the differences? Why don't white Muslims have the need to go out there and bomb? Why is it only black Muslims doing it? What kind of teachings are black Muslims getting that's different to white Muslims?